how are you today? Hope you're all doing well. My name is Miss Happiness. You're welcome back to Wapa Educational Center e-learning class. Today we want to learn English grammar. And the topic under it is active and passive voice. I take it again. Active and passive voice. What is an active voice? Active voice is when the subject is the doer or the giver of the action. I take it again. Active voice is when the subject is the doer or the giver of the action. I have an example on the board, a simple sentence, which says, Tolu ate the food. Tolu ate the food. This simple sentence here contains the subject, the verb, which is the action, and the object. Tolu is the subject, ate is the verb, which is the action word, and the food is the object of the simple sentence. I take it again. Tolu is the subject, the person who is performing the action. Ate is an action word, a verb, and the food is the object. Did you get that? Okay? Tolu is the subject, ate is the verb, and the food is the object of the simple sentence. So, eating of the food was done by Tolu. So, Tolu is the one performing the action. Did you get it? Okay, let's go further. The definition of active voice, and now we're looking at the definition of passive voice. What is passive voice? As it's written on the board, passive voice is when the subject becomes the receiver of the action. I take it again. Passive voice is when the subject becomes the receiver of the action. I have an example on the board here. An active voice, passive what? Voice. Under the active voice, I have a simple sentence. Tolu ate the food. Tolu ate the food. Remember the definition of active voice. Tolu ate the food. Tolu is the subject. Ate is the action, which is the verb, and the food is the object. Tolu is the one performing the action here. Now, in passive voice, the food was eaten by Tolu. The food was eaten by Tolu. In passive voice here, Tolu is now the receiver of the action. Tolu is the receiver of the action. Tolu is not the doer of the action. He is the receiver of the action. Let me take the sentence again. Tolu ate the food. That is active voice. Passive voice. The food was eaten by Tolu. Okay? Okay. Here are some examples of active and passive voice in their various verb tenses. I have number one, simple present tense. Under the active voice, I have some simple sentences. Under the passive voice, I have some simple sentences also. Number one, A. I drive the car. I drive the car. That is active. The passive voice. The car is driven by me. I drive the car. The car is driven by me. B. He likes pineapples. He likes pineapples. Under the passive voice, pineapples are liked by him. C. Under the active voice, she cooks the yam. The passive voice of it, the yam is cooked by her. Let me take it again. Under the active voice, I drive the car. Passive voice, the car is driven by me. B. He likes pineapples. Pineapples are liked by him. C. She cooks the yam. That is active voice. Passive voice, the yam is cooked by her. Note the is and are when changing to passive voice in the simple present tense. Note those two things, is and are. Okay, let's go further. Okay, number 2, I have simple past tense. I have active voice and passive voice. Under the active voice, A. Blessing carried the basket. Blessing carried the basket. Under the passive voice, the basket was carried by Blessing. The basket was carried by Blessing. B. We saw the car. We saw the car. The car was seen by us. The car was seen by us. C. I rode the bicycle. I rode the bicycle. The bicycle was ridden by me. The bicycle was ridden by me. D. She swept the floor. She swept the floor. The floor was swept by her. The floor was swept by her. Note the words and where when changing to passive voice in the simple past tense. Okay? Hope you enjoy the class. Alright? Then we are going to take our homework. Okay, this is your homework. Number 1 question says, what is the difference between active voice and passive voice? What is the difference between active voice and passive voice? Number 2, change the following simple sentences to passive voice. Under the active voice I have, she drove the car. I like banana. We saw the policeman. So, change these simple sentences to passive voice. Make sure you do your homework. Hope you enjoy the class. See you next time. Bye.